Okay, hello all. It's kind of the best I can do. The way my screen is cracked. So what I'm going to try and do here is illustrate and show the next stage for the Xingyi stepping. So we've gone through P-Chuan, which is the metal element. It's the splitting fist, and it is for the lungs. We've gone over Zhuan-Chuan, which is the drilling fist. It's the water element, and it's for the kidneys. We've gone over a Bang-Chuan, which is the crushing fist. It's the element of wood, helps the liver. We've done the hand bits for Pao-Chuan, which is the pounding or cannon fist. That is the element of fire for the heart. And we've done the fist, the upper body again, the hand bits for Hung-Chuan, which is crossing or ringing fist. That is the element of earth and is for the spleen, or also I've seen spleen stomach. So those last two have the same sort of stepping. And it's almost like a weaving type of stepping. And it's another sort of evolution in what we've already done. So we've already done sort of that shuffle step that also I've seen it called worm walking because it kind of through. Or however you want to talk about it, either way with that. So this is building off of that other stuff. So in other parts of the playlist, we've talked about some of those other stepping methods. It is actually kind of a combination of the, the sort of Xingyi, or the sort of Santi stepping, as well as the that shuffle stepping up. Hopefully this is all recording all right. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Anyway, so we're going to take the next thing. This one's just going to be legs. It's just going to be stepping and feet. You don't have to worry about your arms. I don't recommend cutting them off. You might need them. But, at the sides is fine. And at the dantian on the hips is fine. I got my little hoodie pockets here. It's a little drafty in here right now. So I'm going to take it by beats. I'm going to kind of show it first, count it down, and then as I go, I'm going to start sort of taking out some of the counts to make it smoother and smoother and smoother as we go, eventually just making it all one thing. So one of the important things to remember is that what we've talked about already with the angles of the feet does not change. It's just sort of the physical orientation on the sort of compass. If we lay out on the ground for Xingyi, we're starting here with Santi, and this is like we're running, usually running up, maybe the north sort of south line pole. What we do when we come off on the angles, we're going, northeast, northwest sort of thing for it. But the feet are going to stay the same. The back foot still has to be 45 to be able to support the body, to be able to support the emission of power, and to support the sort of architecture and the alignments in through the body. And the other foot's going to be straight because that's where we're like aiming with that leg. But the thing is, and now instead of being oriented on that north-south, we're being oriented on those sort of secondary cardinal points. I'm going to turn this down just a hair. Hold on. And a really riveting television right now, I know. So remember that. So if our feet are kind of here, we're doing this. So the sort of personal reference frame in terms of the way the body is being held doesn't change. The reference frame in terms of the sort of larger gauge we are on the sort of compass laid down on the floor shifts 45 degrees. So there you go. You get 45, you get your geometry and a little physics in there too. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this step by step here. So we come out, we have our sort of Santi stance here. I'm going to step straight out here, almost like a bow stance. Bring in the foot. Now this leg is going to stay in this alignment. This leg is going to come out 45. Bring the weight in, slide up, set down. As we set down, bam, the weight comes back too. So my alignment for Xingyi stuff is the same, straight and 45. It's just that, again, the sort of reference frame on that sort of floor grid or compass has shifted that 45 degrees. So I'm here, I step straight for 1, I bring in 2, slide out 45, 3, come up 4, down 5. And again, we're still got that scissor stepping, you know, kind of skating. This is almost going to be kind of skating-ish, not heel-toe. So Xingyi and Bagua, mostly that sort of slide, the muddy stepping. So, got my left foot forward. I'm going to step straight, reorient. That's 1. Bring in the foot 2. Step 3. Bring the weight up 4. Slide up and sink 5. Step straight 1. Bring in 2. Step out 3. Come up 4. Weight back 5. Okay, I'm going to do a couple different angles here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See it from the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the basic pattern for it. So it's really no different than just doing this. We're just coming up and sort of resetting the angle. And if you kind of watch it from outward, it almost, to me at least, it almost seems like sort of a weave. So I come in and out, straight out. So it almost kind of has, it crosses itself, you know, come out this way, come out this way. So like a straight stitch weave kind of thing. So we're going to go again. I'm going to take out a little bit of the count, make it a little smoother. Remember what, we don't have to go in for like the crazy killer looking Xingyi for this. Just kind of keep what Sun Lutong was saying, make it mild, get the help in through the body. This is going to be a great workout for the legs. You know, getting the time under tension. If we stay bent, keep our knees bent, try and keep our head level, we get that time under tension for the leg, we get that sort of explosive training of coming through. So there's a lot of really good benefits just in terms of conditioning with the legs, in terms of getting the body to move in space as an proprioception. I think the vestibular will help as well if that's balance. I think I'm remembering those correctly. So it's a lot good in there without having to worry about having to get like the whole bam, 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 bam. So don't even worry about that right now. Make it good, make it smooth, make it nice, make it correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So again, taking out a number. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Make it a little smoother. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And all together, step. 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 And step. And step. See how it weaves straight into the angle, straight into the 45. 1 and 2. So you see straight and out. Body follows everything, one piece together. So that's it. That's the steppings that will be for fists 4 and 5. In the wuxing, the 5 elements sort of stepping for Xingyi chuan, it will be for pao chuan and hong chuan. Pao chuan being again the pounding or cannon fist, the element of fire, and it goes to the heart. Hong chuan being crossing or ringing fist, it is the element of earth and goes to the spleen or spleen/stomach. But that's the stepping that will be for both. So we've gone through all the steps for Santi and then into Pichuan. We've done Zhuanchuan. We've done a whole sort of almost mini playlist for Bengchuan. How to do the sliding stepping, how to do the hands bit, how to do the closing and the turning. So we have a bunch of different videos just for Bengchuan. I got videos in there for each the pounding fist and the crossing fist individually, just sort of, waist up or hips up, just the hand bits. And now the stepping for those last two. So the next ones to kind of finish up this kind of cycle of play, this like season, I guess, for lack of a better description. We'll be putting those two together. We have a Pao Chuan video and a Hong Chuan video, putting all that in together. So until then, good luck, train well, and we'll see you soon. Sifu John, out.